Hello all, I'm Nick Calabro with Collaboration, and I want to quickly talk about a little quote that's been... Hello all, I'm Nick Calabro with Collaboration, and I want to quickly talk about a little quote that's been going around my head the last couple days. Someone said to me, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Use them in that same proportion." Now, this really resonated with me because people have a tendency to talk and talk and talk a lot. Now, in certain situations, it's great, right? If you're at maybe a party or whatever, and you want to kind of like be the life of the party, and you want to be like talking and telling jokes and whatnot, and you might be adored, and everyone's gonna love your jokes and whatnot, that's fine. But if you're talking in the business world, okay, you want to really listen, okay? You really want to use your ears double the amount of time that you use your mouth. And the reason for this is because if you're trying to sell anything to anyone, okay, they need to ensure that they know that you are actually listening to them. Now, I can't even tell you how many times I've run late for meetings and I run late for these other events and whatnot in the afternoon because a meeting maybe in the morning was lasting now 2 hours over schedule, okay? And the reason is because these people are just talking and talking and talking. Meanwhile, I'm trying to sell to them, okay? But they're just talking and talking and talking. Now, I never, ever cut them off, and there are a few reasons for this. Firstly, the one person that's talking, the more they talk, every single word they utter that you listen to is the rapport meter is just building up, okay? Every single thing that they say that you're listening to, they entrust you that much more. I know for nearly certain at this point that if someone's talking to me for 20 minutes straight and I haven't even gotten a word in yet, that they're gonna buy from me, okay? The reason is because people are only gonna talk to you, okay, when they really trust you, okay? People that are talking for minutes and minutes and minutes on end, okay, up to like an hour and a half maybe, those are people that already trust you, they already feel that rapport with you, okay? And if you're a good listener, right, then that only means that you're gonna be a great person to work with, okay? Now, do not just stare at them blankly, not even really listening, but just hearing what they're saying and talking at you, okay? Speak with them, make it a conversation, right? Because now they're giving you all this information, right? They are telling you exactly what their problem is in excruciating detail. They're telling you exactly what they want. They are saying, here is the blueprint of what I want, okay, for me to give you the maximal amount of money in my budget, right? Now, if you're listening to that properly and maybe you're taking notes and what have you, okay, if you're doing all your due diligence on your end while they're yapping and yapping and yapping away, okay, you're gonna be able to sell that person so easily, right? If someone's telling you, oh, the website that we have is terrible. I'm always dealing with these other agencies. They say they're going to make me the website the best. They say they're going to put me up on Google and all these other search engines and whatnot. But I never really able to get my pictures up there right. I'm never able to really put the blog up where I want it to. This is a perfect opportunity for you to step in, okay? You know that what they're complaining about are very easily solvable problems, okay? Don't sell them on what you think is best. They don't care what you're able to do. They don't care what your product is. They care about the pictures, okay, and the blog. Okay, these are things that you can easily solve, right? Now, they've told you exactly what their pain points are. Don't come in now and say, sorry, the Twitter's going off. Don't come in now and say, oh yeah, we can definitely do all that, but bigger and more importantly, I want to do this and this and this. They're going to be like, okay, but like, what about my original problem? It seems like you're not really caring about that. Even though that might be the most basic thing for you to do, and the reason you're not talking about it is because it's just so standard that you never even really talk about these things in meetings because it's a waste of your time, but that's all that they care about. So just solve what they care about, okay? These are things that they're telling you exactly what they want. They're giving you the blueprint of exactly what they want in their proposal, okay, for them to finally give you money, okay? Now, if you were the one talking all the time, if you were just talking at them for an hour saying, oh, we're going to build out these funnels, and we're going to build out all these different web portals, and your blog is going to be so great, you're going to be up on Google and Bing and all this other garbage, okay? And they were like, okay, yeah, it sounds really great. Okay, cool, it sounds cool. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, if you're not asking questions, if you're not getting them to engage, right, and you're just talking about your product and services garbage for an hour straight, okay, you're going to have no idea how to actually help this customer or client, okay? You're going to write them up a proposal. They're going to be like, yeah, write me up something. We'll talk about it later. You're going to write them up a proposal, okay? They're going to be like, okay, yep, this is pretty much exactly what he told me. Yep, this is pretty much all that same crap that he mentioned, okay? They're not going to want to give you any money, okay? You didn't even sell them at the meeting, right? Because you were just talking and talking and talking. You weren't listening. You weren't asking questions. You weren't engaging them, right? So really the right thing to do here, this goes into a lot of different sales tactics and whatnot as well. Really what you want to do, okay, is get them to tell you exactly what they want, okay? You're telling them, in this instance that we just talked about, you're telling them what you want, okay? You're telling them exactly what would be the easiest thing for you to do, what you have templated, what you can do no matter what, okay? But that might not work for them, right? If you're doing a web design and marketing for a local pizzeria, okay, now you're talking to a mortgage lender in the city, okay, they're not going to have the same exact needs as the pizzeria, okay? The pizzeria might want to run weekly promotions on different toppings and whatnot, okay? The mortgage lender is going to have a whole 6-month strategy about how to like lay out their content and all this other stuff that they can then pick up lead generation and whatnot with. Pizzerias don't want lead generation, they want foot traffic, okay? Totally different strategies, okay? And if you have all the different pizzerias in the area, okay, and you tell them, oh, you know, I've worked with a lot of pizzerias, yeah, the pizzerias love the text message marketing and whatnot, okay, the mortgage lender is going to be like, okay, man, but like, you know, dude, we're not a pizzeria, okay? That is you making it easy on yourself, okay? Have harder conversations, ask the harder questions, okay? Get them, extract from them their real problems. Say to them things like, so, what would it mean to your business if you had more leads? Like, what is actually important to your business? How are you getting leads now? What do you kind of see yourself in 6 months as far as your online presence? These are things that you can actually talk about, right? Because if they're saying, oh, you know, we haven't even really talked about our online presence yet, we don't really see the value in it, okay, then you have to kind of you have to put on your little sales hat, okay, and talk about a little bit of some of the value proposition artifacts here, right? But if you're coming in saying lead generation, Facebook advertising, Google AdWords, all this stuff, okay? And they're saying, you know, we have a lot of emails, and we're really trying to push the email marketing. We want to keep in touch with all these people. We want to send out weekly newsletters. And you're saying, oh, yeah, great. We can easily integrate that with Facebook. They're going to be like, what the heck? All I want to do is email people, and you're talking about Facebook again. Like, why are you so pushy on Facebook, right? That's because you're comfortable with Facebook. You've sold Facebook marketing a bunch of times, so you want to kind of get that in there because you're good at it and you feel like you can add value. Sure, you surely probably can. I'm not saying that you can't, but, okay, the client doesn't see the value in that yet, right? Get them in the door, do their email marketing. You can do that in your sleep if you're doing email marketing well, right? Do that part, okay? And then come in and say, you know, now that we're getting this going, you know, I see a lot of potential room for growth here. We can probably double the amount of leads, all this other stuff, okay? Bottom line here is, I'm going off here. Bottom line here is, you're only going to find this stuff out once you listen, right? Again, 2 ears, 1 mouth, use them in that proportion, jeez, and you always succeed because they're going to tell you exactly what they want. They're going to tell you exactly how you can help them, okay? You're listening, you're retaining the information, you're turning it into a proposal with a dollar amount at the bottom of that, okay? That is how you're going to get paid. That is how you're going to succeed. That is how you're going to work with clients, okay, that pay well, okay, and pay on time, right? A lot of these worse kind of small retainer, singular, solopreneur agents and whatnot clients, okay, they kind of don't know what they want, right? So if you're going to just talk at them and whatnot, they're going to be okay with that, okay? But you're going to end up hating that process in the future because then they're going to end up micromanaging you, okay? We're going to talk about more of this stuff in the future, but just keep in mind, okay? Listen to what they want, do it, write it up, dollar amount, do it, get to work. I'm Nick Calabro. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out collaboration.com for some of the agency work we're doing, and nickcalabro.com for more stuff like this. I'm Nick Calabro. Once more, thank you for watching. Now get to work.